Get your mats if you're going to do some stretch outs. Stand up if you're walking in place. Line up, roll the wall you're going to walk back and forth to. Get your chair if you're going to do chair exercises. Get your weights if you're just going to do weights. Jump on your bike. Start your treadmill.
Power on.
Yeah. Let's start off with what the numbers say. Let me be careful because I got to keep time by starting this treadmill. But I got to stand over here. Hey. Well, our numerologist, Tamika Ethne, you can find her on Facebook under Tamika Ethne. She's a scientist and the host of Uniquely Wired M. It's a podcast, real women speaking real topics. Tamika has an excellent feminine product called Hormonal for PCOS. I got it for my daughter and it's great. So, Tamika says, so this is an alignment with about the numbers that we picked on Tuesday. Tamika saw the numbers last night, and here's what she's saying. So this is alignment with the previous set of numbers, which is last Thursday's numbers. Go get the video. The last set of numbers had a lot of nines energy representing necessarily but possibly drastic change. These numbers have heavy, which is the ones I picked Tuesday. These numbers have 10 energy, which in numerology means 1, which means new beginnings. Also encompassing a lot of 6 energy, meaning the closing of karmic and generational cycles to achieve balance and harmony. Did y'all get that? I'll read it again. So there is an alignment with the previous set of numbers. That's last Thursday's numbers. The last set of numbers, which is last Thursday's numbers, had a lot of nines energy representing necessarily, but possibly drastic change. Listen to that drastic change. These numbers have heavy 10 energy, which in numerology means 1, which means new beginnings. Also encompassing a lot of 6 energy, meaning the closing of a karmic and generational cycle to achieve balance and harmony. So, I contacted my friend who is a Centaurus or Centaurized like me. She's a Sag and I'm a Sagittarian. And she says, Vicky, she says, that drastic change, she says, is really a little concerning. So I was like, I remember I read that last week, drastic change. Not necessarily, or necessary, but I started thinking. See, I raised my daughter telling her, change is all around. You pick the change before the change picks you. You know you're supposed to change something in your life. Change it. Because if you don't, it will change. And it may not be something that you're prepared for. So, I'm looking at that Drastic change. I saw it last week and it's back again. And so, naturally, you would think something negative. Because I was like, DNR. So, I was shaking the numbers, but I was thinking about them in terms of, I don't think I cleaned my glasses. I was thinking about them in terms of Tamika's message. Yes, I went and played the numbers. I played the Lotto, the Powerball, the Mega Million. And then I got a little vibe and I started throwing some 4 and 3 numbers up there. But I was just going along with it. I can't even tell you what anything means or anything means. I didn't even look at how much is the Powerball or how much is the Mega Million. I haven't been looking. I've been going, but I've been going through the motions. Here, take the card. Okay, I put these numbers in, blah. I don't even know the amount of the Powerball. And I was just there Sunday. Oh no, I wasn't going for that. I was like, okay, I'm playing the numbers, but I want the message. But from what I'm getting from the message, I need to start focusing a little bit on the numbers if I want to change that drastic change that's coming. Yeah, now I have to shake out my little change jar to go and put these numbers in. But then on the other hand, that number's good here. I never looked at it like that until now. That drastic change. Also, y'all know I'm a screenplay writer and I put my play out there. I gave it to my niece. Now this is stretching it. But who knows, she may have done something with it and contacted someone. That's a drastic change. Hey, my YouTube channel. I think I get the most. I think I saw 69 or what, which blew me away. But my YouTube channel subscribership, I say a drastic change for me because I had to make it drastic because I was like, okay, 1,000, 2,000, and she kept saying drastic. A drastic change would be 684,000 subscribers. And every day getting over 100,000 likes. That's drastic. Okay. Let me think of what else is drastic. My song, I'm walking, y'all, trying to save my feet and toes, becomes a #1 song. That's drastic. Though even if it's sold 1 copy, it's drastic. Anyway. So, I only got these last three. Here we got tomorrow, I shake, and then next Tuesday and next Thursday, and that's the last of the shakes. But I'm getting that message. And the karmic connection she's talking about, I love my ancestors. And I worked hard. Every Black History Month I do, I work hard to show how much I love you and how much I appreciated you. So, those 9s to me means that I'm good. I satisfied a lot of the ancestors and they're chilling. And then I'm going to be able to chill. So now I get that part. Yeah. Maybe some of that energy from the Jonestown. They haven't been mentioned in a long time, and I had to get them in And I did a lot of work recording, re-recording those names, writing the list. And it made them happy. So that's the generational. Not that I have any connection that I know of to anyone from Jonestown. But I think on my side, the ancestors are very proud and they feel very loved. And I think that's the karmic connect generational cycle that was taken care of. Love you, love you, love you all the time. Now, I'm not going to do out of sight, out of mind. R.I.P. Out of sight, out of mind. No, love you, love you, love you, love you. So I feel good about that. It's good to know, you know, y'all look for people to give you like, oh, pat on the back, stuff like that. I stopped looking for that a long time ago. And in energy, an energy world is different. You know? Now I was thinking about telling y'all, I've always, like I can tell who's calling me certain times just by the phone ringing, and I just know. But I didn't do that too many times. Because in African American society, all that stuff is voodoo black magic. They watch these European Africans do it all the time. And they believe in it, and it can be done. But when a black person does it, it's purely the devil. I never told my grandmother, anybody in my family down south, that I would visit the hanging tree. Well, of course, I would go there to cry and hug the tree. I cried for my mother and want to get out of South Carolina. And then also, I never told them I used to go to the old slave market off of Meeting Street. And of course, I would sit on one of the crates and cry because I wanted to get out of South Carolina and I miss my mother. But I never told my grandmother that. I never displayed any psychic or any kind of ability when I was down there. Because I tell you, even if I had told my grandmother that I went to the hanging tree, they would have taken me, put me in a mental hospital, have me pumped up on psychological drugs, and drawn a disability check within a month. I would be 54, sitting in a cousin's house, drooling all over myself so they can get that Social Security check. So no, I never told anything. I could see shit coming. I was like, let me just get the hell up out of here. Just let me get out the way. But I would never say anything. I mean, before, of course, they would put me in a crazy house just so they can get the disability check. But other than that, I would be demonized. Demonized. Shunned. The family joke. Now they'll sit there and believe these European Africans, everything they say, as far as sixth sense, psychic ability, power, they totally get it. But when it comes to us, that's why we need to look at the state of where we are. There's senses and powers outside of ourselves that you let these damn cults destroy and kill. You don't use your sixth sense. Because if you did, you could see a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. You can see what's coming at you and enough time to get out of the way. If you use all your senses. I walk in the room, I sniff the room. I can tell from the sniff what's going to happen. what's going down, how I can get myself prepared or ready. So, I'm going to play the lotto tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll tell you how much the Mega Million, I don't care, they can kick me off of YouTube or Facebook. The drastic change I'm going for is great wealth. I'm going for great success, and that's my drastic change. The 5 say it's coming. I say come through the lottery department. Come through somebody finding my screenplay and saying yes. Come through with someone looking at my channel and saying yes. I'm picking my drastic change. And it's in the form of success. Let's take a break, y'all. Cause if I stop walking now, yeah, cut me up until I'm just a nose. I'ma look at that. I've been going there all this week. I can't even tell you how much to make money. I do not know. I was not focused. I was not there for that. I wanted to know what Tamika was going to tell me. Not tomorrow when I go, I'm going to look at them numbers. Woo! Auntie, I'll pick my drastic change. Yes. They said if you can't have wealth yourself, have a wealthy friend. I'll take a wealthy friend coming in and drastically changing my life. I'm going to pick my drastic. And it's positive, and it's good, and it's uplifting. Ain't that something? I finally got it. What is this? The third week? What, the numbers, I gotta go back and look. I think it's the 5th. I go back and count. 5th? Eek. So I'm picking my drastic change. I say my drastic change is from, I wouldn't say extremely impoverished because my daughter works very hard to take care of me, and I do get, not what I work for, but I get more than I have to pay out. I gotta pay on it. You know, I gotta pay my extortion fees, but, so I'm not, let's put it like this, I have to shake my change jar to get enough change to go play my lottery tomorrow. So, going from a jar shaker to just running to an ATM, for me, drastic change. Drastic. So, let's get to the reason that I put in for the walk in the title. Why you don't know? Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start off, and this is all my opinion. I ain't pull out no articles or no receipts, no bullshit like this. There's things called, I go to the core of the earth, bottom bitches. They are women who are controlled by men. And usually those men that control them are sexual deviants. They so love the control of this one woman that they have. They want control of all. And that's where your serialists and stuff come from. And they either ignore, by ignoring what their husband or mate's doing, they are supporting him, or sometimes they go out and set up other women for their husband or intimate other to dominate. Because he already dominated one woman, why not dominate more? Honey, I can tell you right now. No, I ain't do no dominatrix. Not with no man, and as far as with other women, no, I'm not dominating you. Bring you in here for this pervert. Not gonna do that. Anyway, let me tell y'all a scenario that played out in my head a while back. When they found the alleged Long Island serial killer, and I'm looking at the news and I see the wife. And the wife isn't a United States citizen. She a 90-day, but from the way back. So I said, oh, I look at 90-Day Fiancé. And I know them women would do anything to get a green card to stay in this country. And we've seen some skeeves that marry them for very sick reasons. Not all of them, but more than what you see. And I know they'll do anything. So when I first looked at her and found out her background, I was like, first, victim. Because that's how cults teach us to make our first thing, victim. And then I said to myself, victim? How she ain't know? So, I said to myself, in my relationships, I think the reason why I have not had a cheater is because I haven't found one. Not to say I'm looking. You women, y'all hunting around. Oh, you gonna think you cheating. I think you're cheating. I don't think you're gonna run another. I never say that. I always happen to pop up. And everyone who does anything, I ain't got a lot of intimate partners, but I got 2 husbands and a few intimate partners, and they know. They don't know when they're going to turn around and see me. So I never had that problem. They don't know when they're going to make a move and something fall out their pocket while I'm standing there. And they know I'm going to catch it. So I never had to say, you cheating, you run around. Never, 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 never. I know I'll see. I'm extremely confident. And why do I see? Because I know to be on the lookout. He's a man. His thing don't know nothing except its needs, its desire, its relief. So, all of a sudden I hear that they doing a GoFundMe. I said, GoFundMe for a rich architect's wife? He's supposed to be the alleged Long Island serial killer. List. I said, what? And I said, oh, the money is tied up. Her money is tied up because he's in jail. And I said, what? So then I hear, well, I heard at first that she's divorced, and that's the first thing I heard. So they found out, they said he's alleged serialist. She divorced him. Started divorce, but listen very carefully. Started divorce procedures. So I said, starting divorce procedures. I said, okay, she's trying to distance herself from him because she has nothing to do with it. And I said, you know, these European Africans, they always gotta hustle. Always. So I said, wow. So they got her out the house. The house was falling apart a long time because he never gave her anything. She's a 90-day fiance, an old fucking 90-day fiance. Does whatever because he's probably still threatening her. I'll call immigration to send you back home. Though she's flying back and forth. Anyway, whew, let's move on. So then I hear that she has $1 million some TV channel deal. And now what, going from getting divorced, not having anything to do with him, she separated herself. I know why they call these people calling people stupid. Anyway, then she gets a deal with some major big publication thing for millions of dollars. And now she's in a courtroom. Now she's smiling at her husband and winking at her husband. She done pulled off the biggest scam. Over $1 million, I would say over $2 million, because her husband is accused of being a big serialist. Body parts all over Long Island. But you see, that was already put in place. See, in my head, she knows what's going on, but she's a 90-day fiance, and she ain't gonna say nothing because he'll send her home and not back. She probably don't have no money, ain't nothing. So that's why her eyes was blind, if not her participating in it. All that money they made. Now let me tell you what the victims' families and children got. Nothing. Nothing. So now the wife that didn't see nothing, didn't know her hair on the dead body, her hair, dead body, her hair, dead. She don't know nothing. But now she a millionaire. She's a millionaire because her husband is alleged, and they got a lot of proof, to have killed sex workers, stole their lives away. And now she's a celebrity. She's a star. But she didn't know nothing. Now, I know a lot of women, I watch them, not know personally, whose husbands are serial killers, and they go sit accused and then convicted, but they sit their ass down somewhere and shut up. She all on the news. I don't know if he's a serial killer. I don't know if he did this. We'll have to give him a chance. The big con. But you can do this on this penal colony as long as you have European roots. Remember, Europeans walk into this country. I mean, I don't even think they need even a passport. They just come straight through. But fell for it. Kids out there starving, you wouldn't give a damn dime to. Wouldn't give a penny to. Her claim to fame, she's broke because her millionaire husband is accused of being a serial killer. No sorrow for the victims' children. No money for them. Nothing for them. She said, I don't know nothing. I don't see nothing Rex did. I don't know. I don't see nothing. They said, we know you didn't see nothing. Here, take this $60,000 from GoFundMe. Y'all, I want this drastic change to be money, but hear me when I say, don't cry for me if the drastic change is do not resuscitate. I am so sick of this place, I can't even tell you. Whew. So you see, they had that all set in place. So why would she stop him from unaliving, as they say, sex workers? Why should she stop him? It's all in place. Once he gets caught, she cries the victim didn't see anything. Ain't going all his money be tied up. Then she'll go do a GoFundMe, and then she'll get money, and then she'll make a movie deal, and she'll get money. So she was telling her, I can imagine that slime bag Rex telling her, just chill out. When I get caught, you gonna make mad money. So keep your mouth shut. And guess what? She kept her mouth shut. She got $60,000 from GoFundMe and over $1 million. I said close to $2 million for her story. Did y'all see I had to sing? Okay? And what did the victims get? What are they gonna get? She don't get no time in the house with a man bringing in dead bodies, chopping up everything. She don't see nothing. She gets the money. The victim, all they get is unlife. The victim's children, a hard row. But you see, it's Long Island. And that's another thing. They were surrounded by police. That's why I call them patty rollers. Detectives, police sergeants, fire. He was surrounded by them. He was Dexter. You know how Dexter was in the police department? And they didn't know? That was Rex. He was surrounded, protected by the patty rollers. That's why I call them patty rollers. The only thing they detect upon is when it comes for us. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for good luck. I ain't seen BTK wife get a damn dime. She ain't looking for money because that's not how it was set up. She said she didn't know she didn't know. Rex, the alleged Liskell, his wife, she said, I don't know. The same, you think BTK's wife money wasn't frozen, house wasn't frozen, all that stuff, just like Rex Human. But they had it planned. When you lose money, when I get arrested, you lose money, GoFundMe. Do a divorce. No. I get arrested, divorce, start the divorce proceeding. Do the GoFundMe. Do the GoFundMe. Get the sympathy of the public. And then you'll never be accused of anything. Because you're from Europe. These European Africans, they don't even know their own history. Even she from Europe. She's African. I done told y'all Africans went all through Europe and ruled it. Dang. Squeeze your gut, tuck in your elbow, neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for good luck. And I opened it up by saying it. She's a bottom bitch. That's the one that keeps their mouth closed. Watch their intimate other just totally destroy women. And they say nothing. Sometimes they lure the women in. That's what the Lisk wife is. Anyway, y'all, to me, it's just my opinion. But I do know about them bitches. I have 2 cousins. And I saw how they operate on me. So I can tell you right now, I know about them bitches. Like, comment, share, tell uncle, tell auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend. Thanks for coming on the walk. Have a good evening, and I'll see you tomorrow.